Hey everybody, welcome back to Wicked Good Sports. This is Power Play, and we're joined, as always, by Chris Uminski. Chris, how you doing?
I'm doing a lot better than Brad Marchand.
Yes, so, start off this show, probably be the first title of the video. The Bruins, even though they aren't playing, are hurt. They're banged up. What is happening?
A number of players have recently had surgery in the last week and have been put on the injury report, and it's not looking good for the beginning of the season.
Not great.
The two of the top defenders on the team are both out. Matt Grzelcyk had shoulder surgery on Friday. Recovery for that is 5 months. So he'll miss the first couple months of the season. Charlie McAvoy had shoulder surgery as well on Friday. They actually every one of these people had surgery on Friday. And
It's a busy
he's
day
gonna
at Mass General, it seems.
and his recovery is 6 months, so he'll miss the first 3 months of the season probably. But then the one that hurts the most is Brad Marchand had hip surgery on both of his hips, and he will also be out for the first 3 months of the season.
Okay, so that sucks.
Yes, it does.
So is this pretty abnormal for all these
and
injuries?
Patrice Bergeron had elbow surgery yesterday.
Great. So is this pretty abnormal to have this many injuries come out at this point for a team that's they just ended their season 2 weeks ago, and then now a lot of them are seemingly not going to even be ready to go for the beginning of next season?
I mean, it's not totally unheard of for this to happen. A team gets eliminated from the playoffs, and all of a sudden, bam, all of these people are injured, and you're like, oh, okay, that's what happened.
Part of the inherent vagueness of the NHL injury report system, where upper body or lower body, nothing else.
I'm happy to be seeing, I was just looking at the injury report that they have on ESPN, and they're specific body parts, which is weird.
Oh, dang! I didn't know that they were allowed to do that. Thought it was just that. But are you at all concerned, I guess, going into next season now with all these injuries coming out?
Well, the two that stand out to me are Patrice Bergeron had elbow surgery, and it's already up in the air what's going to happen with him next year. So I'm hoping that this injury isn't so serious that he's going to retire. I think he's still got a couple years left in him. But then on the same boat, Brad Marchand, he's also not young in sports terms.
Right.
And so I don't like hearing him have a hip injury. I still have a little bit of PTSD from Tuukka in his hip problems. Although I know it's probably more problematic for a goalie to have a hip problem, but I don't feel super comfortable with it, and I'm not going to feel comfortable until they're back in the ice.
Right. No, makes sense. Well, there's some good news in Bruins land, right?
Yes, there is. As just like how the Toronto Maple Leafs lose in the first round every year, Patrice Bergeron gets the Selkie trophy.
Yes.
And there's always a debate he shouldn't get it every year. There are definitely other players that are more well-rounded than him and can play defense as well as they can play offense. And it's just a fact at this point that Patrice Bergeron is the best two-way player in the game, possibly ever.
Right.
And so I'm not surprised that he got that trophy. We're all very happy in Bruins Nation that he got it. I don't even know who else would have gotten it compared to him. I might be biased.
Right. I mean, hey, that's why it's Wicked Good Sports. We have that hometown bias.
Except for when we don't.
Right. Well, hey, good for him. Congratulations, of course. 5. That's obviously great. So from a player that you love to a player you don't like very much at all. I thought that was a slick transition. The Avalanche currently up 3-0 on his team, the Edmonton Oilers. What happened to our old friend, Evander Kane?
So this actually has to do with two players that I don't particularly care for. So the other night, Evander Kane is on the ice, and my other favorite player in the league, Nazem Kadri, gets the puck, and Kane hits him hard, very hard. Kadri's out of the game. I think it was he got a major penalty for it. Goes to player safety. Twitter's blowing up. Avalanche fans trying to be like, no, yeah, that hit was so dirty. And then Oilers fans, no, it wasn't. He shouldn't get punished for that. Yes. Well, he got suspended for a game.
All right, and potentially the last game of their season.
Yeah, that's right. We're recording this on Monday, and the Avalanche could sweep the Oilers tonight.
Yeah, by the time this comes out, which will be Tuesday morning, 8 o'clock, as all the videos go live at 8 o'clock, you'll know whether or not this was the last game for the Edmonton Oilers and if the Avalanche are sweeping their way into the final.
And if Evander Kane is suspended for the rest of the season.
Yes. So what are your thoughts on the hit?
I absolutely thought it was dirty.
Yeah.
I mean, Kadri got hurt and had to be taken off the ice.
So the suspension fair as far as you're concerned?
Yes.
Yeah.
I maybe would have tacked on a fine too, but I mean, it's Evander Kane. How would he pay it?
That's fair. Yeah, and I mean, this is not surprising. I mean, we're hard on Evander Kane, but he's earned it, I feel like.
Yes. And we said nice things about him last time.
And that, he heard that and he was like, absolutely not. I can't have people say nice things about me. All this story is missing was a Tom Wilson, that fucking guy. Like that would have been the complete of players that you would just adore, right?
Yeah, those are the Mount Rushmore of my favorite players in the NHL.
Right.
With the addition of Sidney Crosby too.
Sidney Crosby, he's the fourth. Oh man. So yeah, too bad for Evander Kane, too bad for Oilers fans. What are you gonna do?
Sucks to be them.
Yeah, does indeed. Well, I guess on that note, what's your pick? Do you think the Avalanche sweep tonight?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're gonna kick the crap out of Edmonton tonight.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that it's been particularly close.
No.
A little closer on the other side. Rangers just lost to Tampa Bay, so that is 2-1. What have you seen in that series? What are you thinking there?
That series is, I said it's turning out to be a great series. A lot of people were saying, nah, Tampa's going to sweep New York. There's such a better team, and I agree with that Tampa's probably the better team of the two.
Right.
But the Rangers have their number. What I've noticed the most is goaltending. Some of the best goaltending that have happened in this playoffs have happened in this series. You have like Andrei Vasilevsky on the Lightning is the best goalie in the world. But Igor Shesterkin on the Rangers has been very good. I think he's been outplaying Vasilevsky this series.
Yeah, so obviously that'll be interesting. I mean, with this being a little closer, with Tampa Bay even being the favorite in the series, like you said, do you think the Rangers can pull this off? Just 2 more games, and they're in the finals. But I mean, easier said than done.
I am not counting them out. I'm not counting them out. This is going to go to like 6 or 7 games.
Yeah. This will make up for the sweep in the other conference.
Yes.
The league will be like, thank God.
this more hockey, happened. more ad revenue.
Yeah, I can't imagine that the sweep is too good for the league money there. So this is good, and hey, we'll see what happens. I mean, Tampa Bay's just been in such a roll the last few years. It's almost hard to imagine they would lose, not even getting to the finals. But Should be good. It should be a good series. Anything else you want to touch on before we get on out of here?
I guess there's one more little thing,
Okay.
and it has to do with the Coyotes.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So I'm always here to say it, Gary Bettman is an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
He's dumb, just straight up stupid, and this is going to be the thing that gets him fired. I hope.
We'll see.
He wants to save the Coyotes so badly that I think he's going to kill them in the process. They just came to an agreement with the NHL that they have a 30-year no-move clause once they get their arena in Tempe, which there was a positive step today or in the last couple of days towards that happening, but I don't think they will fill that building once they have it.
Yeah.
And if they can't move for 30 years, 2052, I will be 69 years old when they're able to move.
Mm-hmm.
And would Gary Bettman rather see, in the rest of the NHL, would they rather see the Coyotes move someplace else where they can try to make money, bring in fans, or would they rather see the team fold in a few years?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah,
and if this deal sticks, that is what is going to happen. I can 100% guarantee it.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it a lot throughout the course of the show that it's just not really working in Arizona, and
no, it's not.
I don't see the logic of locking it in for 30 more years. I mean, maybe I'm missing something.
Maybe I'm missing something too. Maybe they know something I don't know. Mm-hmm. But it's sad. It's sad. It's embarrassing, and Gary Bettman should lose his job in a minute.
Yeah. So hey, good luck to Arizona. We don't think it's gonna work, but maybe we're wrong. We'll accept that, and I'd love if there are any Coyote fans who listen to us to let us know your thoughts on the state of the team in general, but two, I guess if you're a fan, you're happy they're locked in for 30 years. But what is hockey culture like in Arizona?
It's interesting. Well, one of the best players in the league, Austin Matthews, is from Scottsdale.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think he has been trying to build the game there. He grew up a Coyotes fan.
Of course, yeah.
And I've said it before, Arizona State has a pretty good hockey program. Mm-hmm. They're underrated, absolutely. A lot of good players have come out of Arizona State. I don't know if there's much more potential for NHL hockey there, but I think they could make, in the Phoenix area and in Scottsdale too, they could probably make an AHL or some kind of a junior team work.
Mm. Yeah. So hey, we'll see. All right, Chris. Anything else you want to touch
on? Nope. I think that's it. Go Avalanche, I guess.
I guess. Where can they find you online?
You can get me on Twitter, Chris_Uminski. Always giving you my hockey takes.
Yes. And
the spicy memes.
Yeah, and with your Whalers Revival Twitter, a little bit of a hit now that Arizona is staying put. That I thought was our best chance in the moment, but we're not gonna stop the fight. What's the @ on that one?
That is @ Whalers Revival.
Awesome. So
we will bring them back. Join the cause.
Yes, go follow Chris there to help revive the Whalers. Should be fun. And then, other than that, follow me on Twitter @ @TheFakeMeMark. It's MARR. Channel is on Twitter @ WickedGoodSport and WG Everything. Twitch at twitch.tv/WickedGoodEverything. TikTok, search Wicked Good Sports, search Wicked Good Everything. Chris, thank you so much for your time.
All right, thank you.
We'll see you all in the next one.